Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be home. It's been a week since I've been home, and at least I get to stay here 2 days now. And then off the road, Lori and I are going to New York City, and where we will be participating with Kind, the company that makes these delicious fruit and nut energy bars, healthy bars. And so we're excited about that, and there'll be more about that next week. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to spend time with you, and I look back at the last 18 months or so that we've been doing Meaningful Mondays, and let's get back to the core. How do we make life meaningful? Is it easy? We talk about the straight and narrow path, but the straight and narrow path is not an escalator. It's hard. It's hard to stay on that straight and narrow path. When we say we're going to make life meaningful, we can get excited about it, we run out and we charge, and maybe we make a day, a couple days, a week, or we find through gratitude we're able to look back and find those days that make it meaningful. But can we actually elevate our level of meaningfulness? And if so, what are the enemies to that, and how do we overcome the enemies of that? And I'm going to say one of the big enemies of that is procrastination. And procrastination is where, first of all, it's the father of a countless number of a countless family of things that come too late. It's the father of everything that comes too late, procrastination. I think it means making an appointment with an opportunity that we could have had today to call again tomorrow. And that doesn't always work. And if we're going to make meaningfulness happen, then how do we completely take advantage of our time? And there's time when we need to restore, there's time when we need to recreate, there's time when we need to be studying and learning, and there's time when we can be in our unique ability and truly making a difference. I don't care what age you are, I don't care where you're working or what you're doing, meaningfulness can be at the heart of everything you do. When it's not, and you move into procrastination, it opens the door to another P word, and that's paralysis. Because, when you tend to put off, you tend to go into paralysis, and then paralysis leads to more paralysis. So let's talk about how can we make life more meaningful. First of all, we talked a couple of weeks ago about having a conversation with yourself, being really clear about your unique ability and understanding what is it that I'm capable of achieving, what do I want to achieve, and what's essential for me. Essential is greater than most important for me. What essential is, how can I optimize unique ability and make the greatest difference I can? I love John Wooden's definition. I've told you this before. Success is the peace of mind that comes from the self-assurance of knowing that I'm doing the very best I can do to become the very best I can become. And that's meaningfulness. So look at it again from this standpoint. I don't care if you're in school and you've got a semester or you've got a test that you're studying for. I don't care if you've got that bigger vision and you're building a business and you can see something beyond that business. Meaningfulness ties into daily activity. And so first thing is you have a vision of where you're going and what you're doing. And you get that vision down into your heart to where you feel it. It can't be something that I need to do something, or I got to do something. Once you get that vision, if you go into I need to and I got to, shut your mouth, because that's wrong. You have to move into a space of questions, because your subconscious mind cannot ignore a question. And there's nothing more powerful than saying, what can I do today? Can I do something today that will move me closer to what I want to get done? If I'm studying for a test, what small step can I take today to move me closer to that? Because once an object's in motion, it tends to what? Stay in motion. So the critical component is vision, then motion. And so and that offsets procrastination. See, motion, getting you in motion keeps you from slipping into that procrastination. Procrastination kills self-control. It saps mental energy. It makes man a creature of his circumstances rather than being the creator for his circumstances. So the way to do that is motion. Vision, motion, and then celebrate the fact that you've been in motion. And celebration is just an outward display of gratitude, and it excites the soul, it rewards the soul, and it motivates you to keep in motion and to continue that pattern each day. So this is kind of a review, but if we're really going to make each day meaningful, let's go with intention. Let's look at what is it that we want to accomplish. Ask questions. Don't complain. Don't do the whah, I need to do this, I got to do this. Forget all of that. What can I do today that will move me closer to that experience? Put it in the form of a question, because a question creates action, and a question trumps, it stomps out procrastination. When you ask, what's the smallest step I can? Then do it. Asking, what is the smallest step I can do today, is a good thing. Doing it is a better thing. So get into motion, then celebrate that motion and repeat, rinse and repeat, as they say. Get it done the next day. I'm going to have a meaningful week. I commit that each day I'm going to look at it. What can I do today that will move me closer to my vision? I'm going to do it tomorrow. I've done it this morning. I'm going to do it tomorrow. And then I'll commit tomorrow to do it the next day. Let's check and see where we are 7 days from today. I will ask you next Monday, did you have 7 days of making small steps? And even if that's all you did was that small step, that will overcome procrastination and it'll make life meaningful. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity. What doing Meaningful Mondays has done for me is it's helped keep me on track. It's helped me to get off the escalator and step out here where I can climb. Choose your hard, enjoy the week, and have a meaningful week. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.